Hey guys, welcome on to Arsenal Fan TV. So this Sunday, 4 PM, the Emirates Stadium is the place to be. Arsenal v Tottenham Hotspur, in what could be seen as arguably one of the biggest games of the season for both clubs. Going to be such a heated affair between two teams which are really looking promising this season. Tottenham brought some great new players, and overall it's going to be a really tough game. It's the North London derby. So as all Arsenal fans know, Tottenham at home is always a heated affair. It's bagged full of goals. The last two seasons we've beaten them 5-2 at home. This season, I can't see it being that kind of scoreline. I can't see us getting five goals against them when they have strengthened so well, and they've shown they are serious about what they want to do this season. They've shown they're serious, that they want to be at least title contenders in some respects. They have bought the kind of players that could make them title contenders. They've brought in the likes of Capoue, Chadli, Paulinho. They're continuously linked with Lamela and Eriksen, who would be excellent acquisitions to their ever-growing team. But the guy that I am most worried about, their £26 million man from Spain, Roberto Soldado. He has scored quite a few goals in Europe for them. He's also scored in 2 consecutive Premier League games. Admittedly, there have been penalties, but he's still a physical and dominant threat. He's the guy I'm most worried about. However, they have lost their big man, Gareth Bale. The team pretty much revolves around him, and he's the guy that can create something out of nothing. Without him, they don't normally tick at times, and they do look a bit lacklustre. That's why I think we could break them down, because overall, they kind of need Bale in that squad. They relied on him a lot last season, and I can understand Villas-Boas for bringing in so many players, because he wants more of a team game rather than just a one-man team in Bale. However, at times, like I said, they do miss him, and he's the guy that sometimes they just can't work without him. So looking at Arsenal, we can now add Podolski to that injury list, who picked up an injury against Fenerbahce in midweek, and we haven't strengthened whatsoever. Only bringing in Sanogo and Flamini. Honestly, they're not good enough. They are not world class. They're not the signings that Arsenal fans are crying out for. Flamini, okay, he could have a good season. I don't know. He's 29 years old, and in my opinion, I think we've just got rid of a load of deadwood, and now we're bringing it back on by bringing Flamini back. He's going to be on 75 grand a week for 3 years. That's too much for someone that is not going to play week in, week out, and he would not be a vital part of our season. Admittedly, he does add strength and depth in the squad. If a player gets injured, he can come in, and he can also cover in defence. But it's not a bad move, but he's on way too much money than he should be on. And in my opinion, we're just getting more deadwood. So due to the injury situation, we're going to have to play players out of position for this game against Spurs. So the team that I'm going to go with is Wojciech Szczesny in goal. At right back, Bakary Sagna. Centre back partnership of Mertesacker and Koscielny. Left back, Kieran Gibbs. Going a bit further up the field, Aaron Ramsey, Jack Wilshere, and Thomas Rosicky in a midfield trio. And on the right hand side, Theo Walcott. On the left hand side, going to have to play him out of position, Santi Cazorla, and a big man up top, Olivier Giroud. I think it's a disgrace that we're having to play Cazorla on the left hand side, because we haven't brought anyone in that's adequate enough to play on that left hand side. He's not going to be able to play his best football, he's not going to be as creative, and frankly it's a disgrace that he's having to play there when he probably is one of the most creative players in that squad when he plays in the right position. So overall, I'm not happy about that. I don't think this will be a game bagged full of goals. I think there may be 1 or 2 goals in it. I think Arsenal are going to win it 2-1. I reckon Giroud could grab a brace, and I think Soldado will score for Spurs. It could be full of goals, I'm not too sure. I'd love us to get a big victory. Hopefully if we bring in some players, they could help us. But they're not going to have time to bet into that squad anyway. So hopefully that starting 11 on paper is good enough to beat Spurs. However, it will be a really tough, heated game. The Emirates will be absolutely buzzing. The atmosphere should be fantastic. It's a game I'm looking forward to. Hopefully we'll win it. 3 points would put us in such a good position. We'll be level with Spurs, and we'd be back in the title race in some respects if we bring players in. So you've heard my prediction. Leave your thoughts on what the score will be in the comments box below. And who do you think we're going to bring in? Hopefully by this game we will have brought in players. Let me know who you want to see Arsenal bring in the transfer window before that game in the comments box below. As always, if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos, and thanks for watching, guys.
TV, just got some really exciting news. We've just made a signing. Yes, I know you've waited a long time. We've just made a signing. No, it wasn't Suarez. No, it wasn't Higuain. It wasn't 40 million. It wasn't 30 million. It wasn't 10 million. It wasn't 5 million. Guess how much? Yeah, you're right. Nothing. Another free. Matthew Flamini has just signed for Arsenal Football Club. What can I say? I know you're as underwhelmed as I am right now.